the mistakes that EA Sports continue to make when dealing with NBA Live, it's crazy. They drop the ball with other games, but not like they do with NBA Live. One thing about NBA Live is the sales is hurting the game. But let me ask you something, EA Sports. Why is your game only on one platform? Why? Why? You have 6 platforms right now that you can utilize NBA Live on, but you don't. You got the Switch, you got PC, Xbox One, PS4, PS5, and Xbox New Gen. You have multiple systems to put your game on and to actually see which console is the best, is the best in sales, and which one is more people active on. But you don't do that. You can do that and combine all the servers together. Things like that you don't do. I don't know if you're thinking about it, but see, years ago, that's how NBA Live dropped the ball when it came down to 2K. See, a lot of people is not talking about this when NBA Live wasn't even on the Sega Dreamcast, leaving a wide open field for NBA 2K to come in and present their product. They came in, they presented their product, and they presented it well. It grabbed a lot of people's attention because it was the only game that had a basketball, well, the only NBA 2K was the only game on that particular console. So you had, if you wanted to play a basketball game, you had to play 2K. NBA Live was on old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why wasn't NBA Live on Sega Dreamcast? Why? Like, I feel some type of deal could have been struck. This is NBA Live, the #1 basketball game out, and I'm for sure that they had some sort of conversation. Now, I don't know if it's something with NBA Live and Sega products. I don't know. I mean, they was on Sega back in the day, so I don't think it was I just think that they was lazy at bringing out a product for the Sega Dreamcast. I don't think they was ready for it. I don't think they was prepared for it. And them being a $1 billion company, they may wasn't a $1 billion company back then, but I know for sure they had enough money being the #1 basketball game. You had Madden, you know what I'm saying? 2. So you had the tools. I feel you had the money to be able to put in your product to be able to stop 2K's momentum, but you gave 2K their own momentum. You gave 2K their own lane, and 2K took advantage of it. You cannot sit here and fault 2K for that because you gave them a lane. I feel like at the time you was cocky and you was like, you know what, we're not gonna go out and do all this and make another game for the Dreamcast. Maybe you knew that the game that Sega Dreamcast wasn't going to be a long running game. Maybe you knew that. Maybe you knew that Xbox was going to eventually buy Sega Dreamcast, and then you was like, okay, let me get on the Xbox, because that's kind of how it worked out. You was on the Xbox. I don't know particularly like how many years you was behind when Xbox came out, but I do remember NBA Live 2006, 2005. I do remember 2005 on the Xbox, the regular the first Xbox. I do remember that. So maybe you seen a deal then, and maybe, but let's say if people wanted that actually bought the Dreamcast, let's just say they wanted to play the game. They wanted NBA Live. You wasn't there for them. So you shitted on the new generational people as well. Now, I don't know, maybe it could have been because you was late preparing yourself. I don't know. But you should have been on the new gen, and you should be on PC right now. And I honestly, truthfully believe that PC will be the #1 seller for NBA Live. I may be wrong as hell, but I feel like more people back then that played NBA Live play PC right now still to this day. more people will get their hands on your game. More people will actually mod your game, and that's not a bad idea, because that will bring out and show the potential of what NBA Live could really truly be. So that, there's nothing wrong with that. But why isn't NBA Live on more platforms? Why? I don't understand it. And you wonder why the game is not selling right, because you're basing your game off just 2 platforms: Xbox One, PS4. 2K is on Nintendo Switch. Damn, 2K is on mobile. 2K is on PC. 2K is on Xbox One. 2K is on PS4. 2K is on PS5. 2K is on Xbox New Gen. 2K is everywhere. That is why the game is selling copies out the ass. Every year, millions of people is playing 2K. Why? Because it's on multiple platforms. I guarantee you, NBA Live, you're trying to work for the future, but that just doesn't, like, you know what I'm saying? 2K is making 2 different games. 2 different games. They're making 2 different 2K. NBA 2K developers right now are having a ball, I believe, because I feel like right now it's like, okay, you make your game, we make our game, and we see which game gets the best reaction. That's what I think. Right now, they're not competing with NBA Live. So I think they're really competing with themselves right now. Almost what, the WWE did when they bought WCW and ECW. It's kind of like they're competing with themselves right now. Because right now, there's no NBA Live or other game to compete with them. So right now, in their inner circle, I think to bring their basketball development skills up, I think they're competing with themselves right now to see who can make the best game, to see, what they can do to present the best game in the future. It's having old gen versus new gen 2K, and I'm getting both. I'm getting both. I'm getting one for the PC, and I'm going to get the new gen one. And we're going to see which one is the best. We're going to play both. And go from there. I mean, I still play both to this day. I still hop on the PC. As you can see, I dropped some content on it, playing PC. That last video got a couple little stutters in it. I had to reset my PC before, but I was like, you know what? I already got this thing recorded. Let me just go ahead and put it out. Fuck it. It is what it is. But you enjoy it. You may see it gone in a couple days if it don't generate any type of views. But you guys, let me know what y'all think. Was it a good idea for EA Sports not to put NBA Live on other platforms? And it seems like they're continuing that same formula now by saying they are going to continue to push for the new gen. Well, they haven't said that, on Twitter or anything, but the last statement we got from them is that they're going to push for new gen and bring us something new and something different. But at the same time, your sales is only going to be based on 2 games. That means you're not going to nowhere near sell 2K. They have 5 other platforms above you. NBA Live, EA Sports really need better marketing strategies. I've been saying this for so long, and it's so true. They need better marketing strategy, because right now it's like they don't promote the games right. Like NBA Live was not promoted like it should at first. NBA Live 19 had so much advertisement, but that was the worst game. That game to me is compared to NBA Live 14. My opinion, just not playable. Live 15, 16, 18 are playable. Live 14 and 19 are not playable to me, my opinion. So you guys, let me know in the comment section below. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel about NBA Live not being on other platforms and how that is really hurting the game. If you agree, like the video, share the video, and always comment below, man. I will get back to you guys. I will answer every comment, whether I like it or whether I'll say something back in a text. I will reply to all comments in the comment section below. In the meanwhile, it's your boy Real, keeping it real, raw, and 100. I'm out of here, you guys. Y'all stay safe. Peace out.